So I'm here in Thermopolis, Wyoming, visiting my kid Toby. And Toby lives 10 minutes that way. So where I am now is the Wind River Canyon. On this side of the canyon is the Shoshone and Arapaho Indian reservations. They're absolutely massive. It kind of goes through the whole canyon, but on the other side, just right on the other side of the road here, is the town of Thermopolis. And every time I'm out here, I just come down and kind of enjoy the view, enjoy a little stroll, although the stroll's somewhat a little bit precarious because it's very rocky, as you can see. And so bear with me as I walk through here. But something I've been thinking about a lot over the last couple of weeks is this hypothetical situation I wanted to kind of share with you. So in this hypothetical, imagine a person named Devin, like good gender neutral name, right? And Devin grew up in the States, but doesn't really know anything about spirituality, didn't have a spiritual practice growing up, and Devin decides they want to take a spiritual practice on. So Devin picks up a New Testament, kind of starts there, reads through the first 4 books of the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Interestingly enough, like Matthew wasn't written by Matthew, Mark wasn't written by Mark, Luke wasn't written by Luke, John wasn't written by John. We kind of just attached those names to them later. Devin doesn't know that though, so like Devin's just beginning. That's a kind of another talk for another day. So anyway, Devin reads through it. And shortly thereafter, like a couple weeks later, Devin is out having drinks with their friend Charlie, like another gender neutral name, so you can kind of picture this hypothetical however you want. And Charlie's like, what have you been up to? What have you been doing? And Devin says, I've been interested in spirituality. I'm taking on a spiritual practice. I have been reading through the New Testament. Charlie's like, very interesting. Like, what is your takeaway? And so I'm kind of be curious as to what you think Devin's takeaway would be. No background at all. No one, not attending a church and someone saying this is what you have to do. It's like if you've just read the words of Jesus and you're just like approaching it for the first time, what do you think the takeaway is? I think that it would be 100% action oriented. Charlie would have read about the Sermon on the Mount. Blessed are the peacemakers. Blessed are the humble. Blessed are those that pursue justice. I think Charlie would have read, I am the way. And it would have been a response totally of action. Like, I'm going to follow in the way of Jesus. I don't think Charlie would say, I need to say this prayer, and if I don't say this prayer, I'm going to hell. And then once I do say this prayer, I'm going to heaven. Like, you don't find that. Certainly in the Gospels, but if you keep reading, you don't really find it in the Bible at all. And so the purpose of the hypothetical that I've been thinking about is really what is original? Like, what was and what have we added layers upon layers upon layers to say, like, this is what this means? And then why did we take the action out of it and make it some sort of theological exercise, right? Why did we take the heart out of it and add in dogma? So be curious, what you think about this hypothetical. I am going to continue to enjoy my Sunday morning in my spiritual practice.